So many snacks, so little time.
Sometimes we just need a yummy snack to satisfy our bellies. Sadly, there are some snacks we can't reach for anymore because they can no longer be found. So let's remember some of our favorites and look back on the top 10 discontinued snack foods.
Boat snack!
Flavor blasted jalapeno cheese goldfish. Goldfish are awesome. They are great snacks, no matter what the situation is. What makes them even better and more exciting is when they have a kick. Nothing like a little spice to make snacks exciting. The flavor blasted jalapeno cheese goldfish tasted exactly as their name described them. A flavor blast of jalapeno and the classic taste of cheesy goldfish.
The wholesome snack that smiles back until you bite their heads off.
Like the other flavor blasted goldfish, these ones were so darn delicious. The whole flavor blasted line is pretty epic. They still sell the flavor blasted salt and vinegar and the flavor blasted burst and barbecue. You can even still find the flavor blasted explosive pizza, just not the ones with the hot kick. There are no flavor blasted jalapeno cheese goldfish. These were not only a great snack, but some people would experiment with them in their meals, like throwing a few into a tomato soup.
You say tomato, tomato, I say tomato, tomato.
Or crushing them and using them in homemade burgers. Gone in the mid-2000s, the snack world is a little less hot without them. Needless to say, the snack market would be delighted if they came back. Hot Pockets toaster breaks.
Still trying to get pizza from your toaster?
Now, when you wanted a snack that was a bit heartier, the Hot Pockets toaster breaks were just the thing. Even the name tells us they are ideal for break time. These were similar to Hot Pockets, but shaped more like Pop-Tarts, so they could fit into toasters.
Who wants Pop-Tarts?
The ease of being able to pop the Hot Pockets toaster breaks into the toaster made them an exceptional option at snack time. Whether you were using the toaster at home or in a cafeteria, you were able to have a hot and scrumptious snack in minutes. The two best flavors were pizza and ham and cheese. When toasted, the cheese would become all melted, even more so if you did a double toasting. When double toasted, the outside would get crispy and flaky, and the insides would ooze out when the snack was bitten into. Gone but not forgotten, the Hot Pockets toaster breaks were like a hot meal in snack form.
Hot Pockets!
Keebler Magic Middles. The Keebler Magic Middles were stuffed cookies, kind of like Hot Pockets, but cookies. These were a shortbread cookie with chewy and creamy fudge or peanut butter filling on the inside. While popular in the 80s and 90s, at some point the Magic Middles quietly disappeared from shelves. Apparently, there continues to be petitions to bring this snack back. Isn't that crazy? People miss these snacks enough to mobilize and petition for their return.
The Keebler elves are real!
Now that is some dedicated snack love. Many folks have also attempted to make these snacks at home. A lot of the recipes show the resulting pictures, and the one difference that stands out most is that the homemade Magic Middles are much thinner than the OG Keebler variety.
Hello, I want your cookies. I'm hungry, I want your cookie.
It is hard to replicate a Keebler product. The Keebler Magic Middles were tremendously popular in the 90s and have the commercials to prove it. You really need to check out the Keebler Magic Middles commercials. Be warned though, they will make you want to give this snack a taste, which you just can't do because they seem to be gone for good. Planters PB Crisps. Okay, let's start off this next one by first acknowledging the very recent passing of Mr. Peanut.
And he would be sorely missed.
In a now famous Super Bowl commercial, Mr. Peanut died in early 2020. The ad is both traumatic and hilarious. Now back to our discontinued snack foods and Planters PB Crisps. The Planters PB Crisps were super delicious. They were like Oreos in the sense that they were kind of like two cookies sandwiched together with cream in the middle. Except in the case of the Planters PB Crisps, the cookies were more like puffier chips that formed what looked like the shape of a peanut.
Peanut.
Maybe a better image is to say the Planters PB Crisps were like mini burritos shaped like peanuts with a peanut buttery cream filling. These snacks were super awesome because they were sort of both sweet and salty. Also, because of the peanut buttery center, they were very filling. Produced for only a few short years in the 90s, they disappeared quickly and quietly. Now, as we remember the discontinued Planters PB Crisps fondly, we also hold close the memories of Mr. Peanut. Both will be missed. Dunkaroos. If you went to elementary school in the 90s and early 2000s, then you know the joy of seeing Dunkaroos in your lunch. You also know that they were like gold in the cafeteria. You could trade these for anything. Why? Because Dunkaroos were so sought after, so yummy, so special that everyone wanted them. Dunkaroos were tiny cookies that came in a package with a separate compartment containing basically icing sugar. There is a reason why they were not part of every kid's lunch. It's fair to say that not every parent bought these for their kids, and that is one of the reasons they were of such high value in the economy of the grade school cafeteria. Recess, lunch, or any snack time was clearly a better experience if you had Dunkaroos. After a good run, production stopped in 2012.
All Dunkaroos are expired. Any Dunkaroos you see are literally from the 90s.
This could be due to society transitioning to a more health-conscious diet, and Dunkaroos definitely do not fit that bill. However, there are some rumors floating about that they will eventually make a reappearance, though that cannot be confirmed.
I will neither confirm nor deny the facts of that story.
As a generation mourns the loss of Dunkaroos, this is one sweet treat that holds a special place in many hearts. Please, please, please do come back, Dunkaroos. We miss you dearly.
Chowing down on Dunkaroos.
Keebler Munch Ems.
Yo, who's on munchies tonight, yo?
Not me.
For those of you who tend to snack on a bag of chips and end up going through the whole thing and then experience a wave of regret,
But you want to go back for more.
You want more chips.
then you would have really loved Keebler Munch Ems. They were a slightly healthier chip, kind of like a cross between a chip and a cracker. Going through a whole bag or box of these may have lowered the guilt factor compared to eating a whole bag of regular potato chips. Keebler Munch Ems were discontinued in the early 2000s, so it's been a while since we've seen the Keebler elves pitching this snack on TV.
Keebler Elf? I go to Keebler Elf right here.
Though there were a few popular flavors, the one most people miss is the sour cream and onion. They were baked, crispy, and when you ate them, your fingers would get slightly coated with yummy dust. When you were looking for something to munch on, Keebler Munch Ems did the job. Part of the reason these snacks didn't make it could be because there are a ton of other snacks just like them. The competition is fierce. The snack world is more competitive than most consumers think. When we like something, we tend to buy it again and again. And when things go missing, as in if a company stops making a particular snack, we are often totally oblivious because of all the other good options available. That being said, many miss them and think it could be time to make a comeback.
Oh well, if it ain't the comeback kid.
3D Doritos.
Third dimension? I can't picture that. You're dumb.
For all those 90s kids out there, remember 3D Doritos? These would be perfect for a 90s themed party or something like that. That being said, bet you wish you could grab another taste of some 3D Doritos. It really is too bad you can't though. 3D Doritos were discontinued in the 2000s and they have been missed ever since. These were cool because if you were torn between snacking on Doritos or Bugles, then you can have the 3D Doritos. They were kind of like a combination of the two. The 3D Doritos were fun for those who enjoyed a good crunch and pop in their snacks. Eating 3D Doritos was kind of like having an old school Batman fight in your mouth.
Pure West. And how come Batman doesn't dance anymore?
The 3D Doritos were a really great snack. You could get them in the small bags, which was awesome for a quick grab-and-go type of situation. They even sold them in a container that kind of looked like a reusable water bottle or something. The canister fit nicely in a cup holder, and the chips could easily be eaten in the car. It's not every snack that can be easily consumed in the car. We give the 3D Doritos a big 10 on 10 for ingenuity, and and wish they would make a reappearance sooner rather than later. Carnation Breakfast Bar. These were a huge favorite in the late 70s and 80s. Not only did people really like these snacks, but those who bought them religiously. The internet is rife with people reminiscing about these bars. Some folks really did take the name to heart and eat them as a breakfast bar with a glass of milk in the morning.
Protein bar, good for bones.
Others would eat these bars as a midday snack. They were chocolatey and filling and tasted just right. Like other snacks, the Carnation Breakfast Bar came up against a lot of competition. The granola bar aisle in the grocery store is a perfect example of this. There are a multitude of bars to choose from, and the Carnation Breakfast Bars may have just got lost in the mix before finally disappearing for good.
I didn't get a single carnation?
The Quaker Chewy Dips are one of the bars still available that most resemble the Carnation Breakfast Bar. They are good, we cannot deny that, but they are not as filling and just not the same as a true Carnation Breakfast Bar. Hershey's Swoops. These little chocolate delights were shaped like Pringles chips. These were chocolate chips in every sense of the word, but not the kind you make cookies with. Whatever your favorite chocolate was, you were sure to find a swoop that was just right for you. They offered Reese's Peanut Butter Swoops, white chocolate Reese's Swoops, Almond Joy Swoops, York Peppermint Patty Swoops, Toffee and Almond Swoops, and obviously the original Hershey's Swoops. Swoops were great because they were a more sophisticated treat. They were basically a sweet snack that wasn't a typical chocolate bar. The thing about Hershey's Swoops vanishing is that you may not have ever realized they were missing.
Vanisher! Ha ha! Nice!
Even though they were discontinued in the mid-2000s, did anyone even know that they were really gone?
No one's ever really gone.
Maybe that's one reason why they're MIA. Swoops were great to pick up if you saw them, but not the snack that many would intentionally seek out. Hostess Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pies.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell.
The Hostess Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pies were a snack that seemed to be around for about a minute and a half. Apparently, they only lasted for around 20 weeks in the early 90s as part of a promotion. That short lifespan does not mean they do not deserve some lovin', though. These were green pies with vanilla pudding centers. These snacks were definitely unique, that's for sure. There are not many snacks out there that resemble the Hostess Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pies. It's kind of understandable why these snacks didn't last long. The main reason could be that these snack cakes were green.
It's green, so it's nature.
Like almost neon green. Not the most appetizing looking snack when compared to any other option that wasn't, well, green. However, there were a whole slew of people who did like these snacks, or in fact, even loved these snacks. They are one of the rarest TMNT food products ever made by Hostess. Even if they came back today, they would continue to be a rarity. There is nothing like them on the market. Pudding lovers might flock to this snack despite its color. The TMNT pies were also cool because they could easily be eaten on the go. So again, another reason pudding lovers would love it. There would be no need to worry about a spoon. The Hostess Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pies certainly created something for fans to keep talking about.
I like cream pies as much as the next guy.
Oh, that's what don't say it out loud.
Stay right here and tap on another one of our great videos. Smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.